Hello. A couple of weeks ago, we returned from Walt Disney World and we secured a reservation just by happenstance. I refreshed because we kind of booked this trip last minute to the Be Our Guest restaurant in Walt Disney World in the Magic Kingdom. Okay. And this was like a dream come true. This was like one of the ones that I have been wanting to eat at for years since I was a little girl. This was my first Disney World trip. Okay. So I'm going to tell you guys all about my experience as a first-time goer and if I think it was worth the price, because honestly it was pretty expensive, and I'll just kind of share a little bit about my trip. So my name is Savannah. This is my YouTube channel, Savannah on Main. So if you're interested in this kind of content, go ahead and subscribe and then you can follow me here. Okay, back to the story. So I was staying up really late because I noticed that the reservations would kind of clear enough. It was because it was kicking people off that like weren't needing the reservations anymore, if that just like was how the system was working, I don't know. But that's when I would get those reservations that people didn't want anymore. And so I ended up getting a really good time slot for the Be Our Guest restaurant, and I was elated. Beauty and the Beast is one of my favorite movies. So we go and we have a dinner reservation. And I was like, okay, while I go, I want to research and make sure I get a really good table and I sit in an area, because I knew there were separate eating areas, and decide which one I thought was the coolest. So they have one area that has like a Belle and Beast statue, and then they have like the grand ballroom, and they have like this window projection that looks like it's snowing. It's gorgeous. And then they have the West Wing, which if you've seen the movie, it's where he keeps the enchanted rose, and it has thunder, and it's kind of like, Rainforest Cafe light. So it goes through cycles of thunder and lightning, and it has this beautiful rose that you can see drop the last petal, and the painting changes, and it's gorgeous, and it's darker. It's fantastic. If you can't tell, that's where I decided to sit. And for the drink offerings, you can get like sodas. It's kind of like, I'll put the price right here for an adult meal, and then I'll follow it up with the kid price. And then you can pay extra for a souvenir cup. And if I'm going to the Be Our Guest restaurant, no matter how silly and medieval timey restaurant, you know, like the medieval times Vegas thing-esque the cup is, I need to purchase it. So did, and this is what I got. And I was like, I'll never use this again, but here I am drinking out of it at the house, and you can turn it on and off really easy. Honestly, I didn't see a lot of people with these because these were quite expensive, and I'll put the price right here, but they had like a special, like some special drinks. I got like a premium lemonade in mine, and then I was also able to get like the free soda, or the included soda. So for the appetizer, I had the soup, the French onion soup, and I really liked it. It was a lot, like really rich and really filling, and then they bring bread as well. So I ate probably about half of that because I knew if I ate a ton of it, I wouldn't be able to eat the rest. And then for my main course, I got the filet mignon. I have a hard time eating, and I know it's like sacrilegious to say, but I really don't like undercooked meat, so I got it well done, and they were really accommodating with that. Had some really nice vegetables on the side. I have a few really weird allergies, and they checked and made sure none of my stuff had any of that. I have an allergy to peas and pears, and so they put a little allergy stick and checked everything in the menu for me, which was great, because they did have a slip up at another restaurant, which is quite expensive, and I can talk about that, Cinderella's Castle. They did mess up my allergy stuff, and that was kind of a mess, but this one did a really good job right out the gate asking about it, and I really appreciated that. So my meal was really good. My husband got, I think, the same thing, but he got his meat cooked a little bit differently, and he did comment that he thought it was a little salty. I like salt. I like it salty like that, so I didn't mind, but I could see where somebody, if you're not really into that, when really like their meat like that. But it was really good. And then for dessert, you don't have to choose for the adults. You get all of the included. So it's like a macaroon. You get like the gray stuff in the little chip white chocolate cup. That was my favorite. There's like a truffle, which was okay. Like honestly, the dessert was okay, but overall it was pretty good. And then my son had got a little chip too with gray stuff, and he got to paint it, and it was a really cute experience. And they were all really cute and in character. Like going back to the beginning, I remember when they called us back and they announced like our family name, and they said Mrs. Potts is requesting the, and then they said our last name, family, and I just thought that was really cute. At the Biergast restaurant, they do have the Beast, which is super cool. For what I understand, this is one of the only places that you can really see him. But I will say the Beast is a very busy guy, and he strikes me as a little bit nervous. I don't know. I don't know what the storyline is here with like how they move him, but they move him very, very quickly. Like you'll try and get a picture of him and they're all very, very blurry. They're on the screen right now. So you can see that if you're looking to get a really, really good picture of the Beast, or I've been to other character meals, I've been to the Halloween Dine at the Hollywood and Vine, and you get like chances to like kind of take pictures from behind at a distance with the characters. You will not get this opportunity like that with the Beast. He moves too quickly, and he does not kind of rotate through the restaurant. He'll come in the room, stop, like do his thing, and then he leaves. And then he'll come back like 20 to 30 minutes later and do the same thing. And he goes really, really fast. So if you're going here just for characters, you might be a little bit disappointed. If you're going for decent food and ambiance, definitely, I loved it here. This over the Cinderella's Castle for sure. But if you have to pick like a character experience, I would go with the Hollywood and Vine over this one. It just depends, I think, what you're looking for. But as a huge Beauty and the Beast fan, I was so excited about it. And I spent a good chunk of this day in that kind of area in the Gaston's Tavern. The waitresses and stuff were all very safe in their masks. The main, like, I don't know who he was, but he was like the manager of the restaurant, came and talked to us about our food, and he stayed at like a really good distance. He also had like a face mask. A lot of them had shields. They had sanitation spots everywhere. They were controlling the flow of traffic pretty well. When Beast is around, you're not supposed to get up and move. This one was a little bit more lax on that. I know my husband got trapped in the elevator at Cinderella's castle because you couldn't even be coming up the stairs when Cinderella was out. So it's a little bit more lax than that, but generally speaking, you're sitting and it doesn't get congested like it would with other character things that would just generally be out in the park. Yeah, and I didn't feel rushed to finish my meal or anything, because I mean it was like a 4:30 I think, and the park closed at like 6, and it took a little bit to get in and get the table we wanted and get our food. So by the time we left, the park was technically closed, and we weren't really rushed out of there or anything like that. So, and it was fine. They weren't too behind on like even getting us in with like a table pick. I don't think I got the best table in the West Wing because I was kind of like on the edge, but it like wasn't enough for us to like be upset or anything about, or like, I don't know why you'd be upset about something like that anyway, but it was great. I got to sit in there and I enjoyed the heck out of it. It was so fun. It was probably one of my favorite meals in the entire park. And like, if you have the money, definitely, and you're looking at it, with what I gave, I really liked it, and I would definitely go again. I know our 2021 trip, I would like to go again, and I'm going to try and do the ballroom this time, because we did the the West Wing, and I want to sit next to the window with the pretty snow and stuff. It's really cool. It's really cool. It's like a shame that like if you didn't want to eat there, you couldn't like walk through, but I definitely understand why right now. But yeah, I hope this was helpful if you're looking at trying to book a reservation. Definitely try and book it in advance because, like I said, I had about 2.5 weeks to put together this vacation, and I checked so frequently the reservations to get better ones or get good ones, and this one I only got it once and was able to get it and then get out, and then I never saw another reservation for it again. So it's a really difficult one to get, and I was really lucky to get it. And so if you want it, make sure that you book it early. And so that's all I got. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Please subscribe for more Disney content, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.